welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for November the 5th through November the 11th. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe it. 2 weeks in a row I have the most subscribers I've ever had. I am so grateful to you. Thank you. If you're new, welcome. I'm really happy that you stopped by, and I hope you come back, and I hope you really like these readings. And if you are coming back, I so appreciate your loyalty and your consistent love and appreciation and support of this channel. Thank you so much. Now, guys, there's a new moon coming up in the middle of the week, so I'm going to do individual horoscopes at the beginning of each video. This is just the intro. This is a general reading, guys. It's a collective reading. There may be a little bit of the message for you, there may be a lot of it, and it may be for somebody else. So take what resonates and just leave the rest. If nothing resonates, please come back next week, because you may have a message in there for you. You know, I channel messages from my guides. I use the tarot as a tool, and I've had some really amazing feedback. So I want to thank all my spirit guides and my angels and spirit animals for these wonderful, this wonderful blessing of being able to give these messages. I'm very appreciative. Now, what else? So if you would like a personal reading, guys, click on this right here and it'll take you to my website. You can see the kind of readings that I give. Choose one, purchase one, and then contact me and we'll make an appointment. What else? Yes, and another way to support me is through Patreon. And you can click on this for Patreon, this link here, and that will take you to my Patreon page, and you can make a one-time donation. It's just a little way of, you know, giving back if you can. If you can't, that's totally fine. Please give back by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Without further ado, oh, and also if you want to ask a quick question, you can find me on Instant Go. All the links will be in the show more section below. And let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for November the 5th through November the 11th. And where are we? There could be major changes for you at work. This is your horoscope part of your reading. So before I start, so there could be some major changes at work for you this week, Sagittarius, or in your career sector as a whole. You could meet someone actually at work. Someone that you could have a romantic dalliance with. Maybe you're already having an affair with someone. It could come to an end, or it could get even more exciting. But there's definitely kind of an excitement at work. Oh, and with this excitement, don't forget to vote, Sagittarius, if you're from America, that is. November the 6th is our voting day, and get out and vote. And also go to vote411.com so that you can see who your candidates are and who represents you, and you can make an informed choice on your ballot. Public announcement over. Back to your horoscope. If you're single, you could be dreaming about that perfect match, Mr. Perfect. In doing so, you may some of you may feel that you'll never get to that. It's kind of like it'll kind of affect you emotionally and affect your moods. You could be in that, you know, I'll never meet that person, you know, or one day I will, I'm determined I'm going to meet that person. If you're in a relationship, you could kind of feel a bit disillusioned with your relationship, wanting, you know, looking at other people's relationships and saying, oh, I wish mine was like that, or why can't my partner do this for me? Why can't? But I'm telling you, it's one of those situations where We think that the grass is greener on the other side, and yet when we get there, we find out it's AstroTurf. It looks good from the outside, but there's no substance, there's no realness in it, there's no soil. So, you know, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted by this beautiful pink and bright blue sky right now. The sun's going down. It's gorgeous. Anyway, sorry. There you go. I'm distracted, you see. That's Neptune is playing a role here. Darling, let me tell you. Sagittarius, Jupiter is moving into your sign. Ah! Hallelujah. You will feel amazing. You'll have this wonderful, optimistic, positive energy. Now, I'm going to say to you, make sure that you are in that, make sure that you're not unrealistic about your relationships before going into this energy, because whatever you focus on expands. So leave that behind, darling. Leave all those feelings behind and move forward. You know, broaden your horizons. Look, Jupiter rules your planet, darling. It rules your sign, I mean. Jupiter rules your planet. Jupiter is the planet that rules your sign. So there is, you know, you're going to be inspired. Higher learning, philosophy, this is like, there are no boundaries. And that's one thing to just remember, that there are some boundaries. Don't be too out there and not be able to attain a lot of your goals, but definitely set your intentions, positive, optimistic intentions at the new moon, and watch them manifest during this time. Wow, it's like, oh, an exhale. Things are all right in your world, Sagittarius. From now on. How wonderful is that? Okay, so that's your horoscope. Now let's go to your cards, shall we? And the first card out for you, wow, look at this. The Death card. This is death and rebirth, and that's exactly how you're going to feel as Jupiter moves into your sign. It's like, oof, goodbye, all those hard times, and hello, reborn, renewed, and exciting. And yes, of course, look what is clarifying it. Sagittarius, the Magician. Darling, you have the power to create the life that you desire. This is like the old you. Oh gosh, you're going to just feel amazing, Sagittarius. I'm so excited for you. Well, all of us are going to feel like an exhale, because Jupiter is in a sign for a year. Oh, hallelujah, it's in Sagittarius. We are going to feel, there's abundance in the air, there's positivity. But remember, whatever you focus on expands. And what I have here is your kind of turmoil a little bit where you can be. You've got the Seven of Cups, right? This is an emotional card, and it's saying that you have all these opportunities, but you're kind of conflicted as to where to go and what to choose. This could be what's going on astrologically with your, self-reflection and knowing where to go, what to do, this is a time to be quiet, to go into meditation so that you do make the right choices going forward, Sagittarius. And you've got two cards clarifying it, right? You've got the Ace of Wands, which this is an opportunity, darling, for you to really move forward with clarity and purpose. It's going to be amazing. And you've got the other one. So this is the other end of the spectrum. This is the Nine of Swords, being too much in your head. Be aware that you can be in your head. Neptune is playing a big role this week. And so it's an aspect. So you don't want to be in your head too much, because this is like, what if? This is the worst case scenario, right? So you've got this internal transformation going on. And you could have the tendency, instead of being in this instead of looking at this as an opportunity, you could be in fear of going forward and looking at the worst case scenario, because this is total fear. It's also known as the drama queen card. This is sleepless nights and worry. But listen, there's no need to worry, darling. Things are looking amazing for you. So come out of this. Come out of this and look at this time as an opportunity. This is like the spark that starts a huge fire. This is passion. This is opportunity. This is amazing. And that's what you really have to look at, Sagittarius. Make sure you're looking at this as an opportunity and not as something to be in fear of. Change is good. And, you know, this is an amazing time for you, Sagittarius. This next year is really amazing. You just have to really be disciplined in how you're viewing how your perception of life in general. The next card up, you have the Justice card. And I do love this card. Look, she's right behind this card, and she's behind the scales. And look, the scales are kind of lighting up this beautiful sun. The sun is lighting up and shining up on this scale. I feel that this is a balance in your life, and I think that you really have to have a balance in taking care of yourself. So those of you who haven't been taking care of yourself, who have not really been paying attention to your health and wellness and emotional needs, it's time to balance that out, guys. And this is like things are going to come up for you. Look, for some of you, this could be litigation that's going in your way. And you've got this emotional card underneath. Oh, no, it's the Queen of Swords. I'm so sorry. Yes, okay. Oh, okay. This is the Queen of Swords. For some reason, I thought she was the Queen of Water, but she is not. So this is a balance, and it's a balance in your emotions for sure, like I said before. The truth is here, right? This is really important to not take any shortcuts, to be really honest with yourself and with others this week. This is a karmic card. So however you've been with people, that will come back to you. Now, this is the Queen of Swords. This is, she tells the truth, darling, but she can be a little harsh. Now, I feel that the truth is going to come in for you this week. I'm really getting that for you. You're going to see the truth. You're going to see the truth in yourself, because this is karmic. This is about you. Something is going to come up for you where you're going to see the truth. Sometimes when the Queen comes in, the truth is delivered to you in an unkind way, or in a way that you don't want to hear, right? It's something that you don't want to look at. You're being asked that you need to really look at this truth. You have to kind of, you know, when we hear this kind of truth, our reaction is to reject it. But you're being asked to take a look at this truth and process it in a way. Own what you can, darling. Take responsibility for this truth. Look at it, come out. I feel like I'm getting the word denial. So it's like you've got to come out of denial with this card. Somebody's telling you the truth and you don't want to hear it, and you're rejecting it, and you're rejecting them almost. So when this card comes in, it's saying, don't reject them. Listen, don't react, retreat, take what you can out of it. Sometimes, look, I have to look at the truth sometimes when people tell me, and I'm like, at first it's like, oh, how dare they say that to me? And then, you know, I have to look at it and say, okay, what part of that can I own? What part of that really is the truth, you know, the way they delivered it? Because she doesn't mean to hurt you. The Queen of Swords comes in. Her intention is not to hurt you. Her intention is to tell you the truth, to help you, right? You don't feel helped by this truth, but ultimately you will be. You will be helped. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. I love comments and feedback. That's why I'm here to interact with you guys and connect with you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.